Welcome back everybody to the Tekkit Experiment. My name's Warrior009 and last episode we started building the... Let me just change my point of view here. We started building the solar panel factory. It's over there. I got a little bit done. Not a lot, but I've done some work off camera trying to get things more completed, but we'll go over there soon. We'll check out what's new and a couple things that I need help with, and we'll do a little bit more work on it. But on today's episode, like I just said, continue working on the solar panel factory. I need your help. You guys will see what I need help with. Adding to the project wall. We'll actually do that right now. So we had somebody type into the comments that they wanted to see this. So I'm assuming that this is a minor project. Hopefully. We'll put it under major. So let's see. Hydro plant by Minecraft this is not gonna fit on one line, so I don't think it will. Minecraft, no, it won't. Okay, so sorry I couldn't fit your name on one line, but Minecraft Project Jib, I think it's Gib, suggested to make a hydro plant. He saw it in another series. I have not seen the episode yet, even though I follow the series. So I'm gonna have to do more research into it, and maybe I can show you guys more than what you've actually already seen. So we'll try to do that sometime eventually. There's a lot to do on this project wall, so we have lots of things to do. But we'll go back over, we'll read this last sign. I don't remember what the last sign says. Hopefully not a 2-hour episode. Yes, hopefully it is not. So we'll go over here. We're going to be going back and forth a little bit, but I did quite a bit of off-camera work. You guys have not seen this yet. These are blue, or basically the red power equivalent of solar panels. So this is going to power our sorting machines. Yeah, our sorting machines and whatever else would take power. But as you guys can see, it's moved over a little bit. This used to be way down here, but now the main thing is moved down into the kind of like this central area. And before you guys say anything, I know it will not work when these pipes are colored. They're just there. They're painted right now because it's a lot easier to color coordinate, and it just makes organization a lot easier. When I'm done, I can just do this, take it out. I could probably even repaint it with something, and then put it back, and then everything will be fine. But don't worry, it won't all these are fine because it goes through the sorting machine. But these will not work. Things will not go through there if it's painted, if it doesn't have a sorted thing. So before everybody comments and saying it won't work, guess what? It's not going to stay that way. It's just there for the time being. But then I've been putting some signs around, like this is the sticky resin condenser, because it's going to be easier to make it work quicker. Now, eventually I could do the tree farm thing and get that to work, the rubber tree farm, and get that to work, and then we could just replace this. But for the time being, we're going to be using a condenser for it. But you guys have not seen any of this, really. I don't think you've seen any of this. So what's going to happen here is we have our chest where everything's going to go in. On this side, it's going to filter out the dirt, the marble, and the gravel, and then we'll figure out some other stuff that we don't really care about. That's going to go to the condenser. It's going to be, if anything random gets in there for some reason, it's only going to take out sticky resin. It's going to go to our extractor, which then goes to another filter, and then that's going to go downstairs. But this way, we have our iron ore, our sand, cobblestone, copper ore, redstone, tin ore, and wood. Normal wood goes into our sorting machine. From there, it goes to its designated color, so like to red. Coal's going to go to red, which is our macerator. Then our iron ore, tin ore, copper ore is going to go to our furnace. and then it's going to go through another sorting machine so that the iron ore goes back into the furnace, hopefully. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to figure out something else. I could just put another furnace in line, but I was trying to make it so that it worked again. Because we don't need normal iron anywhere in any of the projects. We need refined iron, so we need that to go through again. Once it gets turned into refined iron, it would go down to magenta and then go down. The tin will go to lime green, copper will go to orange, glass and coal dust will go to red. So then we'll go downstairs, we'll get this all, you guys will see what's going on down here. So as of right now, we have cobblestone going into this chest. This chest is hooked up to an automatic crafting table. I call it a bench table, it's the same thing. That gets turned into a furnace. This is where the rubber and copper end up. So copper comes down orange from this way, rubber comes down orange from that way, and meets up into this chest, and then those get made into copper cables. But then over here, I made a little utility closet, so from the buildcraft, industrial craft, I don't know which one it is, the solar panels run down here into our MFSU, into a medium voltage transformer, into a low voltage transformer. And then our red power solar panels run down here, and I have not made a battery box yet, but I'm going to be doing that soon. So you guys will see that in this episode. So that's basically all the off-camera stuff. Now, when I say I need your help, the thing is, I don't know how to distribute things evenly. So, what's an example here? So we have copper going to that. So we'll go through the little progression really fast and see what. So for solar panels, obviously this is taken care of, but we need refined iron to go to both our electronic circuit bench and our generator bench for machine blocks. So I know that if you make it so that it's the same distance away, so let's say you have two crafting benches, one's, do I have anything to demonstrate this? Okay, so we have an automatic crafting table there and an automatic crafting table there. If you have right here, so let's say you have a pneumatic tube. I believe if it goes like this, half will go here and half will go here because it's the same distance coming from here. Like let's say it was all being made at this point here. I think that's how it works. I have not seen a good way. I don't know if the sorting facility, I think there might be a way that you can, or not the sorting machine, the actual red power sorting machine. Because if you click on it, there's like it has different functions over here. And I think one of the functions makes it so that it just goes across like one by one. And I don't know like what other problems that would cause unless it was just too, like refined iron is going to be the main problem. So if it was just another sorting machine with refined iron in, let's say, the orange column and refined iron in the yellow column, if it would just switch back and forth, that would be perfect. I could do that very easily. But if you guys have if you guys know anything better, because obviously in industrial craft or buildcraft, there's a distribution pipe. There's actually something that I believe we've used before. I know we've shown it. I don't know if we've used it though. But if you click on the GUI, you can actually determine, let's say like 3 things go to red and then 2 things go to blue. Actually might have been used on the nuclear plant. But like that's an extremely easy way to do it. The problem is you can't just throw a random buildcraft, industrial craft pipe onto a red power pipe or like one of these pneumatic tubes, so that's kind of an issue. But I mean, we're gonna try to figure that out as best we can, but there's a couple things that we need to make right now that hopefully it like won't be too bad. We need a battery box for the red power, which luckily enough is very easy to make as long as you have the materials, and I've been making some of this stuff before. So we have lots of blue alloy ingots. If you guys don't know how to make this, you just put silver bars here and nickelite. It takes 1 silver bar and 4 nickelite to make 1 blue alloy ingot, so That's why if you see any other Tekkit episode or any other thing, like any other series when they're mining, everybody usually says like, oh, Nikolite, you could just get rid of it. There's no real good use for it. Guess what? There's a very good use for it. So don't throw it away. Especially if you're planning on making any of this stuff. So for the thing we're trying to make here, battery box. Not a bat box, a battery box. We need 2 BT batteries, which are basically like the RE batteries, but it's the blue electric batteries. Wood, iron, and blue alloy ingots. To make these BT batteries, you just take nickelite, copper, and tin. It's very easy, so we'll grab some of that stuff right now. Bunch of nickelite, some tin. I think it was tin. Was it tin? Tin and copper. Come over to our workbench, and we need 4 of those. And I forgot. Okay. 4, 4, and 4. So we have 4 BT batteries. I'm gonna put my armor on before I forget to. We need a piece of wood, which I have, and we need some iron, which I don't have. Iron's all the way down here. Iron and blue alloy, which is over in this far chest. So we have blue alloy, we have iron, we have wood, another piece of iron, and the BT batteries. That's going to make us our battery box. Now we're going to need the screwdriver, I believe, but that's already over in the little building, the solar panel factory building. But another thing we need to make really fast is a lot of blue alloy wire. Yeah, so it's kind of like the red alloy wire, works basically the same way, except this carries the current from the solar panels, and it also lets you hook it up to other blue electric things. So like our sorting machines do need this. So blue alloy ingots and wool, which we have a ton of, because I made some. So we'll just make let's make 10. I think it gives us 8 per, right? 12 per. Holy crap. So we're gonna have more than enough here. Alright, we'll put the wool back away. Wool, blue alloy. Put some of this other stuff away because we won't be needing it right away. And if we do ever need it, we can always just come back. Tin and copper. We'll bring the iron with us just in case. But this is going to allow us to store energy when we're not going to be using it, or to be storing extra energy from the blue electric solar panels. So we'll just hook that up here. Hopefully that'll start. What the hell? Where the hell did he come from? Oh, he just blew up. Ah, damn it. I have no idea where that guy came from. I didn't even see him. Where did he take? Oh, I took out sandstone there. Okay. So... Damn it. Okay. So I believe purple came down into there. Orange came down to here. There was one outside the thing. So then our crystal chest. He blew up the crystal chest? Bastard. Oh, and here's another good thing. If you guys, like, I just learned this when I was doing the off-camera work. If you guys have a talisman of repair and you use a paintbrush, so I made all the paint and I just put it in my alchemy bag here. So I'm gonna paint this so that they don't connect. And then, as you guys can see, there's a damage value on the paintbrush. You open up your alchemy bag, or whatever you have your talisman of repair in, you put your paintbrush back, and you regain your thing, so you're not going through constant buckets of paint. So if you guys have that, it makes this a lot easier, because these don't last very long, so... And we'll recolor this purple quickly. Purple. Purple. So that's our... Okay, that's that. We should have another crystal chest up here. We should have a bunch, actually. Yeah, we have a crystal chest and an automatic crafting bench. So put those down here. Rebuild the thing. Put that there. That there. And this was like this to make our copper cables. Good, I think. This is making energy. This is making. It's dark, so it's not going to be making anything right now. But this will allow us to run things to. Like we'll have to go upstairs and we'll have to cut out where our sorting machines are going to be. We do not need power going to these filters and transposers. But I will be needing a timer with a redstone pulse, so that's what's going to be covering these. But how am I going to get in there? So I should be, okay, I should be able to see it from there. Put that there. And I don't think anything else over here needs it. So we'll hook these up. Hopefully we'll get some energy going to these. And I know somebody said that they should be powered by a redstone pulse. The problem is that's not correct. Because you can put it in line, or you can put it right next to a chest or something and then use a redstone pulse and it will do everything for you. Like it will work kind of like a filter. At least that's what my understanding is of it. But you still need power going to it to make it work. Will that fit behind there? No. Crap, we're gonna be in a little bit of a pickle there. Black's gonna have to go somewhere else. And where can black go? Because it's gonna need to go there. Alright, we're gonna have to redirect black somewhere, but that's okay. So hopefully now these have power. These do have power. Okay. So these will not be needing a redstone pulse because it's already in line. It's getting things sent to it. Unlike if you had a chest, I could move this sorting machine to the chest. It would probably work the same exact way. It'd probably work even better. But since this filter is sending things to the sorting machine, why is that going down? It's not doing anything. That was strange. So, oh, maybe it just... What the heck's going on here? Okay, so since things are being sent to it from the filter, it does not need a redstone pulse. It just does it automatically. If I did not have the filter here, you would need to send a redstone pulse to it, whether that was using a timer or... Timer's basically the best thing to be using. But I'm going to need a couple timers here. There's going to need to be one running to this one, this filter, these two here, these two down here. See if it's getting power. Okay, that's getting power too. And then there will be a bunch more in the basement probably, so that's basically how you have to adjust for your, whether you're doing a sorting facility or something like this. I mean, this is going to be making solar panels, so, but it works on the same principle. So just remember that if you guys are having issues with that. And also, if you, like, I had this system jam up before because I tried to test one of these filters. I sent a redstone pulse to the filter, and then it left a red thing on here. You'll see, if you're using this texture pack, it will make a little animation, and these little side things here will turn red. It got stuck on the red because it had something in the filter, but it couldn't send it anywhere. So if you guys are having that issue, you just need to reset the system basically by taking out the filter. It'll pop out the thing that's stuck in there. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, and that's why I don't have anything really hooked up right now, because I don't want to have to keep continually breaking it off and on. But we still need to do a lot of sorting here. There's still a lot of things to be built. So we have the generator, the furnace. We have the copper cables. We also need so many things. We need to learn how to distribute things so that we can make an electronic circuit, which we also need to distribute copper cables. Redstone and refined iron. Redstone does not need to be distributed. Actually, it does, because we need it for the RE battery. So we need to learn how to distribute redstone, refined iron, copper cables, and I think that's it. Once we learn how to do that, then we can try to figure out, like, I'll try to do some troubleshooting right now. I mean, it's been kind of a short episode. I mean, you guys are gonna probably know right away what I'm doing wrong. Hopefully I can figure it out on my own here. But what we have is okay, so refined iron's coming out of the magenta. So then the refined iron needs to be split in between electronic circuits and generators. Now in order to do that, can we test this maybe? So we'll take our automatic crafting benches, take a couple of these. Let's see if I can run the magenta straight down into the... So we'll run the magenta. The magenta will run, actually, I wonder if that would work. My guess would be no. But we could test that. Magenta. You don't really need to be painting everything anyways, because once it's in the system, it'll still go through an uncolored thing. Okay, so we'll have... So for our refined iron, we need a lot of refined iron. Do we have any here? Refined iron. I have nothing. We have a bunch of back home, so... But if it splits off the same chest, if all refined iron goes to that chest, if I can make it so that it splits off that way, it would actually be pretty easy. Because then I could do the same thing with... You know, I wouldn't be able to do the same thing with copper cables, but this would be a quick fix. So we'll have to make... do we have everything that we're going to need here? Copper cables. Copper, copper, copper. Where would the copper be? There. Do we need anything else here? No. Now my main priority is to get the very first solar panel made. Once we do that, then we can make the transformers. We can do different stuff with that and deal with that later, but right now we need a machine block. And not in this crafting bench, because that would be completely useless. Okay, so we'll go downstairs. Refined iron comes into here. Half of it gets made into, hopefully, machine blocks. The other half... this isn't going to work either. unless I send the stuff into here to be made into electronic circuits. I can send the redstone. Actually, let's try that. So we'll send that there. That there. Do we have redstone upstairs? Come on. I don't have any redstone. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, a lot of going back and forth. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Redstone. Okay. So we'll have our redstone, we'll have our electronic circuits. If we can make that out of the same... I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's not gonna be the most efficient thing, but it should work in theory. Okay, so then we'll be sending our redstone into this chest. Where's our redstone coming out of? I think our redstone was the black pipe, of course. Redstone is coming out of the cyan pipe. So the cyan pipe comes out over here. And does redstone need to... Redstone needs to be split up too. Damn it. So redstone also needs to go to the batteries, which is where tin, redstone, and copper No! You know what? We're gonna test this theory. Sorting machine. We have our chest. We have pneumatic tubes. We have like 3 of these. Okay, so theoretically, we have our sorting machine. Our sorting machine needs to have a screwdriver. Damn it. Screwdriver. Okay. So, it's going to be sending the stuff this way to, hopefully, 1 of 3 chests. That one, or that one. Now these are not equal distance. These 2 are. This one is the closest one. So, theoretically, what would happen? And that's not how we're going to test this. How we're going to test this is by doing this. I think. No. We're going to do it by blowing out the freaking floor. Okay. Sorry for the, like, it's kind of hard trying to think of stuff, well, that you don't exactly know what the hell you're doing right away. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2. There's 1, there's 2, and here's 3. So, chest 1, chest 2. Why are things skipping? Chest 2, chest 3. So we will get out 3 different paintbrushes. There's magenta. We'll have orange, for the hell of it, and lime. So, orange and lime. Now, we need to send copper cables to both. All 3 of those. We need magenta, we need orange, and we need lime. So, can I run this all the way over here? bob and weave. Okay. So then I can show you guys the other way of, so let's say you have your chest there and your copper cables. We'll go grab a timer. Timer. I made a bunch. There they are. And our red alloy wire. So then we'll have our timer there. Our red alloy wire there. Magenta. Orange. Holy crap. Huh. I want to see how these things work. So it's skipping 1, 2, 3. What about this? No, that doesn't work. What about that? That doesn't work either. Does this work? Magenta. Okay, so it needs to be one of the first two. Either the default setting, which was this, or the next one. Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna have to be doing somewhere. That kind of sucks though, because that's gonna involve a lot more of these sorting machines. And a lot more power, so we're gonna need more solar panels, we're gonna need more room, so more things are gonna be running over this way probably. It's a good thing I made a basement. I might have to make a second level to the basement. Not that I really want to. So as you guys can see here, it does need, like if I take away the power, watch. I could be wrong. Let's crank up the thing real. I very well might be wrong. I didn't think I would. Or it's just glitched out. That doesn't make sense though. Waiting to see if it goes down at all. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if I'm... That's strange though. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but if I don't need to hook this up, that might make my... Well, actually I will have to do it anyways because I'm not going to be having a redstone pulse everywhere. But this opens up the possibility to other things. This opens up the possibility to distribute things a little bit easier. If you guys have any better ways of doing it, because obviously this involves a lot more sorting machines and pipes. And like I said, there is a way to do it with the even distance thing, but obviously that doesn't always work. That's not 100% trustworthy. This is a little bit more trustworthy, but it takes a lot more of these things. So, I didn't expect this to work, so I'm a little lost, like I'm a little confused right now, but so if we do that, we can adjust for the redstone, because the redstone needs to go to 2 places. We need refined iron to go to 2 places, and then we need copper cables to go to multiple places. We need copper cables to go to 3. So if we make, so out of here, where our copper cables are going to be coming out of, actually I wonder, actually let's try to set this up right now. Let's try to actually do something this episode. Because if we can set this up, then I can actually say that I did something. Because this is going to be one of the main the main things that needs to be. So out of here, I believe, I don't see why a redstone pulse out of the thing, out of this wouldn't work. Actually, we'll put that there. Get the screwdriver out. We will change the screwdriver around to like that. Then we will have the copper cables need to go to electronic circuits, which is somewhere else. We need to go to batteries. Is that it? We only need 2. So we have furnace, machine block, and battery. Okay, so we need 1 to go to battery. We need some to go to electronic circuits. So we'll have this branch off into 2 colors. We will put our copper cables in there. Which color should we get? We should probably use new colors. So we'll put that there. We'll put the other colors back. We'll put orange back. We'll put magenta back. And we'll put green back. So then we'll have, let's do light blue. Let's do green, and we will do light gray. Especially since we only needed 2. So we'll have light blue and we'll have green. So it look like light blue and dark green. And if you guys don't know how to do this, you can left and right click. So if you fly by a color real quick, you can go back with right click. That's cyan, that's blue. I think we have it correct. So this will split up our copper cables. Some will go to, some will need to go over into this chest here. So we'll actually run that. Can we run that up and over? Yeah, we'll go up so I can walk around down here. Then we'll bring it down. And that's blue. Like I said, I don't believe you need to paint all of this. What the heck happened there? We'll put blue back. Let that refresh. We'll repaint this orange. Okay. Actually, we need the blue again. So orange. We need light blue. Light blue. So then this goes over into this chest. This chest will take some of our copper cables. We should actually make it so that it's like 6-to-1, if that's possible. Which I actually can do. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then this last one will be the dark green. Dark green. We'll make you blue, 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 and blue. So 6 copper cables go to here, because we need 6. 1 will go to the battery. The battery needs to take things from shit. So this is actually where we're going to need to split it off again. I can do this, I'm actually going to do this later. This needs to split into 3. Refined iron needs to go to 3 places. It needs to go to here, which is our machine block. It needs to go to here, which is our electronic circuit, and it needs to go to a battery. And it actually doesn't need to go to a battery. I am completely wrong. What needs to go to the battery is redstone, tin. Okay. It's like, you guys don't even understand how difficult this is to try to like figure out. So, especially when you're trying to do it this way. If I just had condensers everywhere, it'd be easy as hell. Okay, so we have tin coming out of the yellow. Tin goes to lime green. So we need tin and redstone. Redstone's coming out of the cyan, right? Redstone's coming out of cyan. So tin, green, redstone, cyan, and a copper cable. I'm gonna try to get this set up, and then we'll end the episode. I'm trying to keep things going. It's a lot of work right away. So we need green, cyan, and a redstone wire, which is this green. Okay, so that no real good place to have that meet up. We'll have that meet up right here, actually. Might look stupid, but it's gonna meet up right here. I think. And then we'll have our chest. Or no, our... Do we have another bench? Another bench, bench. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna need our lime green, like... Sorry, this is kind of like a jumping around episode, but... I think it's better to see me struggle a little bit here. So we need cyan, and then we need dark green again. Because if you guys see me struggle here, that shows you how freaking difficult it is. Okay, so that's green, 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 green. Cyan can come down over behind, maybe? Can it come down through there? No, it cannot. So we'll have cyan come over here, here. Can I make it come down behind it somehow? Well, this isn't confusing. Okay. Cyan, cyan, cyan. Cyan, cyan. Okay. So, cyan and green and dark green. Dark green's gonna have to weave a little bit here. Well, actually, then we don't even need this, so we'll have it come out over here. Okay, so we didn't need it to or we do need to have to split off. Shit. Or no, we don't. We can just have it go this way. So we'll have it go that way. Dark green, dark green, dark green. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, so then dark green. This is very confusing. This is actually kind of funny. Pipes everywhere. Okay, lots of dark green. Dark green, 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 green. Green. That's not green. That's green. Green. Cyan goes over there. We need orange back again because I keep clicking on that one. So we'll put that there, that there, and that there. Need my orange back. Orange goes there. So everything goes into that. We need an automatic crafting table, which I will make quickly, and then we will end the episode. Hopefully this makes it better. Do I have enough to make this? 4 cogs. That's not how you make cogs. This is sucking. 2 more. 4 cogs and table. So we'll make a table. Cog, 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 cog. Automatic crafting table. We'll put this down. We will put this. I don't even remember what this makes. Damn it. What does this make? So this is the tin. Okay, so this is the battery. Do we have any tin with us? Tin. We have tin. We have redstone and we have wire. Okay. So then this is going to be the battery. Tin, 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 tin. Copper. This is our RE battery box. So we'll put a sign up here. Somewhere. Put it there. RE battery. This is going to be our machine block. That's not how you spell machine. Machine block. This is our electronic circuit. Now the reason I'm doing this is obviously for sorting issues. Trying to keep everything organized. So electronic circuit, machine block, RE battery. This is our copper cables. And then over here is our furnace. I don't have another sign. So that's actually where I'm going to end this episode. It looks like a very big mess. Because it is. So don't worry about that. If you guys have an easier way of doing this, I actually think might work. If it doesn't, you guys are going to have to come through in the clutch and figure a way. So it's a good thing I made a basement, because otherwise this whole clusterfuck would have been up here. So, and I keep saying so a lot, and I'm sorry. But we still have a lot of things to do. Like I said, I didn't want this to be an hour or 2 hour episode. It's going to be close to an hour though. Didn't get a ton done, but there is a little bit done. I showed you guys some of the new stuff, and we did make a lot of this stuff downstairs. So if you guys have any suggestions, like every episode, any suggestions whatsoever, just leave them in the comments. Obviously you guys probably know a hell of a lot more about Red Power than I do. I'm still very very young at mind of this. I'm not very good with it. I'm still, as you guys can see during these episodes, I'm still trying to learn it for the most part. It is confusing to me, so thank you very much for watching. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. But if you did enjoy the episode, to leave a like. Favorites and shares do help me. It gets me out to more people. I say this every episode. The more people that watch, the more people that learn, the more people that can help us in this series. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.